guys, in this month's top 5, I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite fictional ghosts. So it's October, the month of Halloween, so I figured I'll share some of my favorite books that have ghosts in them. So, starting off at number 5, of course I had to have Harry Potter in this mix of 5. So here is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling, and I chose the character of Nearly Headless Nick. And Nearly Headless Nick, poor guy, he has a rather tragic but comedic backstory about how exactly he is nearly headless. And yeah, he's the house ghost for Gryffindor, and he's such a humorous but lovable character. And yeah, he's not in the series as often as I would have liked. But you know what? At least he's in the books. He's in the books way, way more than he is in the movies, which is nice. But yeah, I love him. And you know, I love all of the ghosts though. I mean, that's kind of one of the cool things about the Harry Potter world. Just the way ghosts are incorporated in the story, and it's just really cool. At number 4, I have King Hamlet from Shakespeare's Hamlet. You know what? I didn't know what else to call him. Is he called King Hamlet? I didn't know Hamlet and his father were named the same. Did you guys? I seriously didn't know that. I was kind of doing my research and I was like, huh, they were both named Hamlet. I did not know that. I've read that play like 5 times and I've never realized that. But yeah, King Hamlet from Shakespeare's Hamlet. Yeah, guys, his ghost kind of just pops up literally at the very, very beginning of the play. And at first he contacts the character of Horatio, and then Horatio in turn goes to get his best buddy Hamlet to tell him that, hey, your dad's ghost is out here and he wants to talk to you. So Hamlet finally goes to meet with his ghostly father, and yeah, Hamlet gets the big shocking reveal. And this is not a spoiler, you guys, because this is very, very, very early in the play, the first couple pages pretty much. And yeah, Hamlet gets the reveal that his father, he didn't just die, he was murdered by his brother, Hamlet's uncle. So that's what transpires throughout the rest of Hamlet. The ghost of the king telling Hamlet about what his brother did to him. And so Hamlet spending the rest of the play trying to seek revenge against his dastardly uncle. And yeah, the use of the king as a ghost is just kind of really clever and brilliant, I think. And yeah, it kind of adds this little supernatural twist to the play, and it does. It is the setup for the events of the play, what gets things rolling and what gets Hamlet going. At number 3, I have Helen from Wait Till Helen Comes. And you guys, this is a middle grade book. I read this in elementary school a very, very long time ago. You guys, very long time ago. And it's just a very small, tiny book, but oh boy, this terrified me. When I was a kid, it scared the holy crap out of me. And then yeah, even as an adult, I reread this book a few years ago, and even rereading it, I was like, oh my god, this is still kind of terrifying to me, even as an adult. And yeah, a child, how could a child read this? It's seriously super terrifying. And yeah, it's about these kids. They move to their new home, and they meet this girl named Helen, who's a ghost. But Helen is not a friendly ghost. She's no Casper, that's for sure. Helen is seeking some revenge, and things get pretty dark and heavy and dangerous. People almost die. Like I said, it's very terrifying and scary, but so good. And Helen is just super chilling, you guys. Very, very, very chilling. And yeah, the thing is, she's a little girl. You know, she's a little girl, which really adds to the horror element. At number 2, I have The Ghost of Christmas Future from Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. And talk about terrifying. You guys, talk about terrifying. It's like when you're reading A Christmas Carol, things start off okay. You know, you're introduced to Jacob Marley, he's pretty scary, but yeah, you understand where he's coming from, you know? And then you're introduced to Christmas, past and present, and you know, those two characters are rather a little bit jolly, you know, things are kind of okay there. But then yeah, when you get to the end of A Christmas Carol, and Ebenezer Scrooge meets the ghost of Christmas Future, things get real. Things get super real and terrifying. And yeah, I love Christmas Future. I've always really loved Christmas Future for some reason, you know, in various different adaptations of A Christmas Carol. I always look forward to that ending and how a filmmaker will adapt to that ending. So yeah, Christmas Future, yeah guys, definitely pretty scary stuff, and it lends this emotional bit to the story, you know, and Christmas Future drives in the lesson that Ebenezer Scrooge is supposed to be learning. And at number 1, I have Susie Salmon from The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. And you guys, this book is heartbreaking. Oh my god, but so beautiful. There's something about it that's emotionally devastating, but very beautiful and poignant and meaningful as you reach the conclusion of this novel. And yeah, I decided to go ahead and say that Susie Salmon was a ghost. I'm not sure if she's a ghost in the traditional sense, because what you need to know about this novel, it's about this young girl, I think she's about a teenager. She gets tragically murdered on her way home one day, and the thing is, no one can find her body, no one really knows what happened to her, and she's essentially narrating her story from start to finish in this novel, about what happened during her murder and where her body is, and yeah, narrating the life of her family, what her family is going through after this horrible tragedy. So yeah, I decided to go ahead and say that she's a ghost. She's not a ghost in the traditional sense, like I said, because she might be more of a spirit, because she is kind of narrating her story more from heaven, if you will. But yes, such a beautiful story, you guys. Like I said, tragic, but beautiful. Definitely just a top favorite book for me. So that's it for this month's top 5, you guys. In the comments below, have I left out any other important literary ghosts? I probably have, but that's the point of the comment system down below. You guys, I want you to share with me your favorite literary ghosts. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, you may like these other videos. Bye guys.